Hello students, you are welcome in Mathematics Virtual Class Part 3. Today we will discuss about the types of sets. There are very few types in the syllabus. Now the very first type is empty set. Empty, it is also called null set or void set. Now empty, as clear by its name, a set which doesn't contain any element is called empty set or null set or void set. So it means if a set contains no element. For example, you consider set A. If set A is all x, where x is a student studying in section 10th A1 and 10th A2 of a particular school. So here we observe that a student cannot study simultaneously in both sections 10th A1 and 10th A2. It means he must be either in 10th A1 or in 10th A2. So therefore the set A contains no element or set A is empty. So this A is an empty set. Now what is method of representation? Empty set is denoted by the symbols either phi or this empty bracket. We will use one of these two symbols. We can use either phi or empty bracket. It means this set A will be written as either A empty bracket or phi. Use one of these two symbols. So empty set. Now second type, finite and infinite sets. Finite set is set which is empty or consists of definite number of element is called a finite set. It means a finite set should be empty or it must contain the countable number of element which can be counted easily. So that will be a finite set. For example, you consider set B of all x such that x is a natural number and x is less than 10. If you try to write in the roster form, we will find some countable number of elements. So that's why set B is finite. Similarly, you try some more examples and write down few examples of the finite set. Now the next is infinite set. A set which contains indefinite number of elements, or in simple words we can say if a set which is not finite is called infinite set. You can write some examples. You see n is a set of natural numbers. You write down n, the elements are 1, 2, 3 and so on. So this set is containing indefinite number of elements, so therefore it is infinite. Similarly, you write some other infinite sets like W, Z, all these are infinite sets. Now one important point to note down about this, all infinite sets cannot be described in roster form. We use set builder form in that situation. For example, if you consider the set of real numbers R, that cannot be written in roster form. So we will write that set builder form of that set in that case. Now the third type, equal sets. Now two sets A and B are said to be equal if every element of A is an element of B and every element of B is also an element of A. It means we will check that every element of A should be present in B and every element of B should be present in A. It means A and B will be equal in that situation. We will represent equal sets by this symbol, the sign of equality. A equals to B, it means A is equal to B, we will read in this way. Similarly, if A is not equal to B, this is the symbol we will use in place of not equal to. So A is not equal to B. So you consider example to understand this. Let A is a set containing elements 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. B is another set containing elements 6, 3, 4, 2 and 5. We will check whether A is equal to B or not. You apply definition. Try to check that every element of A should be present in B. It means you check one by one. 2, it is present in B. 3, it is present in B. Similarly, you check for all elements. Similarly, for B, now we will check whether all elements of B are present in A. You check one by one. 6, it is present in A. Similarly, all elements, they are present. So therefore set A and B are equal sets. So we will write in this way, A is equal to B. Now you consider another example to understand this. Let A is a set of all X such that X is a letter in the word follow. Similarly, let B is a set of all X where X is a letter in the word wolf. You find whether A and B are equal or not. Now you write A and B in the roster form of A. So you write all letters which are used in this word follow. Mind it, we want to repeat the letters while writing the set. So A contains these elements. Similarly, B, you write down all letters used in this word. So write set B. And now you check that every element of A is present in B. Similarly, every element of B is present in A. So therefore A and B are equal sets. Now you try to write down few examples which are equal sets and which are not equal. It is exercise 1.2 based on this concept. You try to solve the questions and write me if you have any problem. Thank you.